Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is psychiatric self-therapeutic multimedia project. What we're going to do is solve 9 overrides time for a which break all the rules of the system principle to free myself from the system and get whatever most urgent needs done. And so we have a lot of stuff to cover today. I know we can't see very much right now based on the screen here that there's a lot. Well, actually you can. On the right hand side you see lots of phase 2 items, the top right, bottom left, and then phase 3, top left, bottom right. We're going to cover all the phase 2 items first. We have a lot to cover. Photography, storytelling, commentary over food, nutrition, equipment, clothing, so on and so forth. It goes on and on. Finance, employment, work, business, gifts, anniversaries. Yeah, just take a look at the title. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be insane. Let's start. So we're going to start off with where we left off the previous live stream that we missed out on. Lower the volume a little bit. What we missed out on the previous day's live stream. Yesterday we had this Vietnamese. You can see these photographies of this is like the only stuff I'm going to cover one by one. So you can see the vermicelli from Chef 88 Fine Cuisine, class 2 for my domestic guardians here, so you can see it's all like that. At the very top we have some of my updates for me trying to capture a snapshot of the channel as it was per se. And of course we had 2 different dishes, so we're going to run through very quickly the things that we missed out yesterday. So the crushed peanuts with green onions over the spring rolls, or jayo in Vietnamese, we call it basically spring rolls, so jayo, as well as or in Cantonese you can say chun gyun. So basically all that kind of stuff over some beef and some chicken and some pork contrast right here. But once again with the fish sauce and vermicelli and cucumbers and very wholesome kind of stuff from my guardians class 2 in nature. Gotta breeze through all this kind of stuff. Obviously it's not gonna be all that important given that we have so much stuff to cover, but you can see then the photographs that we should have covered the previous day in a little bit more detail. And there were 2 different dishes shared between me and my brother, so chopsticks as well, utensils. So thank you to my guardians in class and on both ends, biological mother and father. We have here, breezing through here, a snapshot of my profile on YouTube. So obviously the channel itself, the variety of different sections from the playlists to the most up-to-date uploads, talk about redundancy, as well as featured channels like School of Life and so on and so forth, and the most up-to-date versions of live streams. We also have some comments here. So this one has to do with it seems like this is like something to do with news on an African news channel that I thought was very interesting here, and so I decided to showcase this as well. So this was, I believe, tuna cheki. So it was interesting, and all I have to say is that was something different. So that covers all the one by one individual captures. Now, as you see in the top right hand corner, we're going to be breezing through all of this. We have almost 20 screenshots of photographs. Each screenshot covers 27 photographs. Therefore, there's at least about 450 photographs. It's crazy. We got about 11 minutes in this live stream left. Let's get started. Alright, so this is nuts. Alright, we begin here. What we begin here is a collage of everything. You can see everything up here. It's insane. You can see just just like 20, like I said, 20 screenshots. So we're gonna just skip ahead there and get started over here. So we got this rumble shake here from my class 2 guardians. It's like Dutch chocolate, amazing. Campbell's soup with chicken noodle soup, as well as some tea biscuits. So the rumble shake and the soup is from my domestic guardians, class 2 in nature. At the very top end we have this kind of you can see the music playlist that I was trying to set up for the particular day. It says like October 2nd. Setting it on the laptop, transferring from phone. We also have these tea biscuits as well as some stuff from my domestic guardians. Those are the bell pepper pulled pork from my domestic guardians from Metro Supermarket. So the tea biscuits as well as this Italian herb style breadcrumbs are from me, and basically I purchased it from them because they're happy anniversary. Chicken on the bottom left, so we can sort of pull that out to the side. Okay, where are we now? Okay, it's kind of getting lost here. Okay, so we have here in addition status quo. Let's skip over to my brother's gaming channel and stuff like that. So you can see here it has to do with particularly one of his videos. In the middle here we have some news having to do with the status quo of Taiwan wanting to maintain the status quo of independence, rejecting China's kind of advances Over here on the right hand side we have some do with anime, so that's Boruto and well Naruto right here having lost his 9 tails, and I thought it was interesting there. And there are comments, saying about it's like a childhood kind of thing. A lot of people saying I'm pretty sure he's done with all this kind of stuff. And they're making jokes about him being nerfed. On the left hand corner here we have I feel really down. A few days gonna stay off. So it has to do with a channel who was an animator, and he was making Dragon Ball Z kind of stuff 4 years ago, and then he lost everything due to ransomware. So that's really sad. Over here on the right hand side we have these are durian mochi things that I purchased for my domestic guardians, once again as a gift for their anniversary. At the very bottom we have some music playlists, like I said, updating that kind of stuff. And you can see adding 182 files from one of the folders over to the grooves on Microsoft app. Once again over here you can see the mochi, the Taiwan dessert, so that's for my guardians, and I'm glad that they did enjoy that because they love durian. So I'm going to get rid of the side. Alright, we've done 3 screenshots it seems like. We're going to jump over to this side. This one has a lot to do with news, so it's more recent today. AI battle with the US between China and the US Department. Guys, like, okay, there's no fucking way China's won this battle. We got a bunch of comments here. State-run media, again, your opinions, I'm not going to chime in on my political opinions here, buddy. Whether you support the states or China, I don't, that's up to you. State media here saying gaming, so Chinese here trying to control, they're very rigid with that, trying to control how many hours people play per week, 3 hours per week, trying to people in China trying to bypass that kind of, so their state media control. Over here on the right hand side we have to do with seems like schools in Oakville, auto plants, right, the semiconductor business, so auto production being cut down to shortage. This has a lot to do with, actually one of my Bob's friends actually works in Oakville. Over here we have some metal eating bacteria, so not flesh eating but metal eating bacteria, very interesting stuff. Consumes a whole nail in 3 days, crazy. The earliest generation took 60 days. Over here we have some advertisements on Metroid Dread, so that's gaming for Samus. It was on that news article. Over here we have this kind of stuff having to do with them. So lastly, finding the resources be lacking concerning. This way you'll get the most out of the resources, expanding further, realize your accessibility. So this is me basically sending some messages over to my boss's son at the workplace, so basically trying to help him out with his own personal issues as well as business and relationships. Share amongst a bunch of different people here. This is Excel here, me trying to switch up one of the debt categories into gift categories. So find and search and replace all function on Excel. If you don't know how to do that, that's just basically what it is. Over here, Thanksgiving, also making note of the fact it cost me $11 to duplicate 3 keys. And then the conversations over here between me and my domestic guardians. It was my brother yesterday. Long ass conversation, laughing really loud for about 2.5 hours or so between me and my guardians. Of course, happy anniversary to them. It's a Thanksgiving anniversary, a very special day. Okay, moving on. So we got rid of that. Nice. That was a lot of stuff. But so is this. Jesus, on top left hand corner over here, we have gaming. So Maple Story right here. Yeah, I'm pretty old school RPG kind of guy. Back 2005. I don't play much. I don't have it logged in like 3 years or something like that. But the point is, I still update it because, like, for shits and giggles, I log in once in a while just to see what's up. Also to see updates. So that's what that's all about. We have the cognitive menial task. Once again, just me trying to get back the resources to my boss's son. Over here, updating the app, so on and so forth. Now we jump over to narcissism. So this has to do with validation. So Dr. Ramani, a psychiatrist right here, talking about validation, and we have a bunch of comments here, people reflecting on that. Raised by a narcissist, and so on and so forth. All the comments here, blurred out, privacy, confidentiality, no names mentioned here. But you see a lot of people are chiming in their own personal experiences, and of course, Dr. Ramani's kind of like just giving them some hearts and likes. Right hand side here, over here, we also have the news that I obviously put onto Excel. So I was documenting, so most is from MSN right now, but I don't care what you use. You can use Fox News, you can use CBC, whatever, I don't care. Over here at the very bottom has to do with shame, rage, insecurity. or however I recognize that, blah blah blah, JMRC, all that kind of stuff. Basically a bunch of, once again, this is hey T, hope your fam's doing a nice thing, hope they're having a happy Thanksgiving. So once again, a long ass fucking trail of stuff that I want to update onto the resources, basically messages for him saying, that's how to, kind of like make use of resources. So I want to update that for the newest version. Okay, moving on. Blurp. Next one. Alright, top left over here. Like I said, we had 20. We're going through 5 right now. So Microsoft Visual C++ right there. That's crazy. Trying to download because of Microsoft of the Maple Story thing update. We have the middle here, sleep cycles and fitness. Way off. Sleeping way too late, waking way too late, eating way too much, not shitting enough. Microsoft Excel Visual C++ had to reboot. You see this kind of like error going on. Trying to update the whole damn thing. Next to it, we have Walmart Financial Services. So this is a PDF brochure I'm trying to download because I had a protection plan I purchased for $5 over a heater that I purchased for, so it's a household appliance, basically furniture. I believe it's like Wellington brand or something like that for like $50. Walmart protection plan. Once again, CSR wasn't able to get me one in person there. I said, it's fine. I'll just download it online. That's what that's all about. So I have downloaded. Same thing with the Maple Story, updating that. Like you see, friggin' 19 gigabytes installation, 79% there. I had to download from 2 laptops, kind of trading off stuff like that. And here's me taking a snapshot of the actual work in the backdrop of the grocery items and gifts and so on and so forth. So if I zoom out, you can actually see down there, right there. So we'll cover that in the second live stream, hopefully, if we get the chance. We may not. Over here on the right hand corner, it's very important what you do actually. We have to get rid of some peaches. Over here, Maple Story completed at 91% and more, and but we still haven't logged into play at all because, like I said, there was no intention to play. We just wanted to get updated. Okay, next. Oh, we're done that already. Are we done that? We're done this too. Okay, great. Stop. Waste of time. I just wasted like 10 seconds there. We got like 2 minutes left. Alright, groceries. Sick. Alright. Oh no, this is a collage. This is collage. Yo, that's fucked up. Alright, so right here. Excel. Nice, Excel. Mash, soft potatoes. So this is a meal I purchased for my domestic guardians as part of their Thanksgiving 30-year anniversary, wedding anniversary. So with like Caesar salad from Red Lobster. Kind of like documenting on Excel. Relationships. That's basically a gift item for them. Paid for them. Happy Thanksgiving. Get some rest, pal. This is a response from my boss's son. Some messages he responded to me with. Microsoft Visual C++ right there. Great job. Sleeping way too late once again. And over here above in the inventory Excel database, noting that I should scan some documents as well. So I'm going to zoom out from that. Okay. Pull it aside here. What do we have? Okay, next. This is probably the last one we can cover here. We have some groceries. You see some receipts at the bottom. I tried to omit it as much as possible. Seems to be Walmart receipts. But you see from Dollarama here, we also made some purchases from some black pepper chips, as well as some Jacques dark chocolate that we bought from like French chocolate for my domestic gardens, a gift item for them. We have some barbecue chips right here from Canadian made barbecue chips. Dollarama once again, Montreal in French. And 280 gram comparison to the 205 gram black pepper, so that's like 25% more chips. We have some rest of stuff here, just scouring Takis as well as Berlin chocolate that we decided to maybe purchase from our guardians, but realizing that they have diabetes is not a good idea. So I'm going to skip that, and okay, we got to do phase 3 right now because it's important. First of all, we have only 30 seconds, so all these receipts got stashed away, uploaded on laptop already. We'll move on to region A67. Have all this garbage here. You have these like 1, 2, 3 coffee crisps as well as this bottle. We're going to take that, I'm going to scrunch it all up, and I'm going to toss it inside this bag of chips over here and take it over to work. Move it to the side over here. Also take all these spoons, disposable stuff, stash it inside, and most importantly, the peaches inside here I want to give to ML, my colleague workplace. So I want to mention that. That's very important because I'm going to take that to workplace tomorrow and give it to her as a gift. So next live stream